The Wyoming Republican Party will no longer recognize Liz Cheney as a member of the GOP in its second formal rebuke for her criticism of former President Donald Trump. The 31-29 vote Saturday in Buffalo, Wyoming, by the state party's Central Committee followed votes by local GOP officials in about one-third of Wyoming's 23 counties to no longer recognize Cheney as a Republican. In February, the Wyoming GOP Central Committee voted overwhelmingly to censure Cheney, Wyoming's lone U.S. representative, for voting to impeach President Trump for his role in the January 6 event. Cheney has described her vote to impeach Trump as an act of conscience in defense of the Constitution. Cheney spokesman Jeremy Adler said by text message Monday, "She is bound by her oath to the Constitution. Sadly, a portion of the Wyoming GOP leadership has abandoned that fundamental principle and instead allowed themselves to be held hostage to the lies of a dangerous and irrational man." Cheney is now facing at least 4 Republican opponents in the 2022 primary, including Cheyenne attorney Harriet Hageman, whom President Trump has endorsed. The Casper Star-Tribune reported. Hageman in a statement called the latest state GOP Central Committee vote fitting. Hageman said, "Liz Cheney stopped recognizing what Wyomingites care about a long time ago. When she launched her war against President Trump, she completely broke with where we are as a state." And in May, Republicans in Washington, D.C., removed Cheney from a top congressional GOP leadership position after she continued to criticize Trump's claims that voter fraud cost him re-election. Republicans currently have the largest lead in the generic congressional ballot they have had since 1981, according to an ABC News, Washington Post poll released Sunday. A press release from Langer Research, which conducted the poll for ABC News, Washington Post reads, "As things stand, if the midterm elections were today, 51% of registered voters say they'd support the Republican candidate in their congressional district, 41% the Democrat. That's the biggest lead for the Republicans in 110 ABC Post polls to ask this question since November 1981. Indeed, it's only the second time the GOP has held a statistically significant advantage. The other was plus 7 points in January 2002, and the 9th time it's held any numerical edge at all." Independents, who are often considered the swing vote in elections, would support the GOP candidate by a 50 to 32% margin. This is notable considering they voted plus 1-2 points for the Democratic Party in the 2018 elections, which were the most recent midterm election. The same poll also shows widespread economic anxiety among Americans. With inflation running at a 30-year high, 70% of Americans say the United States economy is in bad shape. That is up from 58% earlier this spring. Biden's approval rating has also fallen in the poll to 41%, which matches the generic congressional ballot voter preferences for Democrats. This is down from his approval rating in a recent CNN poll which showed his overall approval rating at 48%. Biden's rating is at an all-time low for his career among nearly all demographic groups. Independent voters give Biden just 35% approval. However, 63% support the recently passed infrastructure bill and 58% favor the Build Back Better bill.